Hey guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Monday, the 11th of February 2019. Thanks for joining me. I'm using the Lo Scarabeo Tarot for today's reading. Let's have a look at what the cards want you to be aware of. So while I shuffle the cards, I just asked them what the energy of the day is going to be about. So these readings are for all signs of the zodiac. They're for everyone who watches. And if you like the videos, then please share them online with friends, family, or anyone else you think may benefit from watching these. And it's just kind of taking a dip into the energy so that you can use it to your advantage and that you can make the most of the day. So first of all, we have the Six of Chalices. He always comes out. The Knight of Pentacles. And then the Wands. Awesome. Four of Wands. So, the Six of Cups. We can see a young woman here showering, taking a bath. And she's got an apple there. So, it's abundance, prosperity. She's really just authentic with herself. There's an abundance of feeling flowing around. She has several different options of where love is going to come from. But this apple, this passion, the symbol of passion and purity, is really a sign that she's authentic, she loves herself, she's in a good place, she cares about herself, she's not hanging on to resentment or guilt, she's really happy. And that's how you'll feel on Monday morning. You'll feel like you're open, you've got no secrets, you don't have to look over your shoulder and be worried about anything. You may think of love, that may be something that's suddenly on the table. You may become romantically interested in someone or something, or you may have dreams of a life that you could be living. So you may kind of fantasize a little bit or daydream about what could be. The next card is the Knight of Chalices, and the Knight card is a court card. First in the court cards you have the Page, who's completely inexperienced. Then you have the Knight, who is exactly in the middle, 50-50. He tries to balance the energy. And then afterwards we've got the King and Queen, and they're the ones who manage the energy. So the Knight of Pentacles, they're all on a horse, usually, the Knights. And the Knight of Pentacles is the only one that's stationary, the only one that's not moving. So his problem is he holds on too long he stays in situations for longer than he's supposed to. And he procrastinates and he doesn't take action and he doesn't know when to move. So also he's on this bull, a bull not being, well known for, if you compare it to a horse, you're going to get a lot further on a horse than you will on a bull. But what's interesting is that he's also pretty much naked. He's just covered in this cloak of happiness. He's really happy. We've got the sun there setting, and he's really just being himself again. And here he's procrastinating, he's not going anywhere, he's not doing anything. That's the downside of the Knight of Pentacles. On the plus side, or on the other side of the Knight of Pentacles, he rushes into things and makes commitments and builds things without really thinking and planning. And he gets himself stuck in a long-term situation by simply making a decision really, really quickly. So either he procrastinates and doesn't do anything, and he over-researches, or he makes a major commitment that's going to keep him stuck for a couple of years, and he doesn't research it. So the perfect balance to get to the King of Cups, he needs to put himself in there. How do I want to make money? What is it that I really want my life to look like? How can I let money support me rather than being a slave to it? How can I make my environment so that it's pleasing to my eye. The bull is Taurus in astrology, and that's ruled by Venus, the planet of love and beauty and creativity. And we've got a young man and a young woman there. So romance and chemistry is in the air and sparks are flying. And she's thinking about passion. He's kind of not going anywhere. And he's just, I mean, in the terms of practicalities with this, I love this card. If you were walking by some field and you just saw a naked guy, a really attractive naked guy, sitting on a bull, just staring blankly into space with just a piece of cloth around him, it's just too easy, isn't it? You just go up to him and you'd say, "Hey, naked man, do you need any help?" And I mean, it's just too easy. Yeah. He'd say, "Yes. Can you get my bull moving again?" And you'd probably be happy to oblige. So you've got certain options here today, whether you fantasize about a relationship or the kind of house you're going to live in, or you're letting go of resentments or detoxing, and you're really asking yourself, what gives me life? What makes me feel empowered and happy? It's a day for yourself where you can really just think about your own desires and your own passions and really what's going on with you, rather than what your responsibilities are and what you're supposed to be doing. Finally, we've got the happiest card in the deck, the Four of Wands, and it's a marriage. It's a wedding and it's abundance. We've got both rods intertwining, so both people are living their life purpose and they intersect and they make each other stronger, and each person continues to live their life purpose, so they don't lose themselves in this marriage, but they make each other stronger by being together. Four wands crossing are much more solid and stable than two wands by themselves. So they're both holding up flowers, they're all celebrating passion, and they feel divinely guided to be married, and it's abundant, and it's a celebration, and it's joyous. And we've got these two people who are alone. So that can lead something. If you're single today, this is a great day to find love and romance in your life. It's also a good day to take action to make if you take action and you decide to go with one of these dreams that you may have, then you're doing something. Then you're taking the active side of the Knight of Pentacles, and it can lead to a happy outcome. So you could meet someone who's really destined for you, or you could start a company that you've always dreamed of, or you're reading a book that you absolutely adore and that the ideas just resonate with you fully. Or you could take the option of just being kind of stationary today and just daydreaming and not really doing anything and just detoxing and letting go and relaxing and kind of marrying yourself. You know, just being with yourself and saying, okay, I'm just gonna look at all the options that are here, and I don't need anyone else in my life to be married. I can be happy and content by myself. There's this thing of, in reality, I think I saw it in the US or Tokyo or something, is people actually getting married to themselves and making a commitment to themselves. I think that's a really good idea, because there's such pressure on people to be married sometimes, that if you marry yourself, then it's a really strong statement of saying, I am enough, I'm good enough by myself, so get off my back, everybody else. And also it's a great commitment to yourself, that everything that you can find in a marriage, you can find within yourself. But here I just think this guy is very innocent and naive, and he doesn't really know what he's doing when it comes to love or money. This woman is very daydreamy, and she doesn't know what she's doing either. She just knows that she wants to take a bite of the apple. She wants to experience some pleasure today, and she wants to let go of negative things. So these two combined would be, something that feels good, but I don't really see them as soulmates, as ideals for each other, because they're not really on the same wavelength. It would just be something that's pleasurable today and enjoyable, and you could come together with another person today and experience something great, but I don't think it would last very long. So I don't think it's the day to meet your future husband or wife. I think it's a day to really feel great and to make the most of the day, but to just live in the moment and see where it takes you, and it will gift you with a wonderful experience here today. But I wouldn't make long-term plans. I wouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth today. I would just enjoy what comes. And if fantasy overtakes you and you really just end up losing yourself in a book, then great, and you have a kind of downtime today. Or you go to that speed dating event, and afterwards you have a drink with someone you really liked, and you have drinks and a meal, and then things go from there. Then that's something that you can really enjoy and accept and say, thank you, universe, for presenting me with this wonderful experience. So if you're open, great things can happen. If you want to kind of be left alone, you've got a choice. You always have a choice. If you want to be left alone, it's a really great day to kind of be with yourself, to marry yourself, to just weigh up your options and to daydream of what the future could be like. So it's a wonderful start to the week. Have a great day. Number-wise, we've got 6 and 4 is 10. And a chord card is 1, so that's 11. 11 is the master number of service. So if you do act today, if you do get in touch with someone else, then you're really helping them. You're being of service to someone. You're doing something good. And again, we're not reading too much into this. It's just an enjoyable experience that's going to help you and the other person. Like something as simple as a smile in the supermarket can make someone's day. Or if you're carrying loads of bags and someone just, if you're in a big city, be careful. But if you're carrying loads of bags and someone just says, "Can I help you with that?" Something little just a nice little gesture like that can really make someone's day. Or if you just tell someone, "Well done," or "That speech you did really moved me," or "That share you gave really moved me." It's that kind of connection with someone else where you can really be of service, and something nice that you say today may be remembered for years and years and years. We don't remember all the things that we do for people, and sometimes you'll remember something that's really trivial from 15 years ago and think of, oh, that person was really nice to me on that day, and you'll never forget it. And that's the kind of impact you can have today on another person, just by being around and just by being in touch with your feelings and friendly and comfortable in your own skin. You can really add something beautiful to someone's life, even if it isn't hugely significant or long lasting. It's just a gesture. So have a lovely, beautiful day. There's an element of fantasy involved here and daydreaming. I really like it. Have a great start to the week. If you would like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to audio reading or the book your readings button on the front page. In my personal readings, I use tarot, astrology, and numerology. The tarot chart is a snapshot of the sky at the moment you were born. It shows me what your life purpose is, why you've come back to planet Earth, what your vocational aptitudes are. I really believe that each person has been gifted with some talent here on planet Earth which you can use to thrive financially. It also shows me what's destined for you in love and being with other people, friendships, how you're perceived by the world, money, career, curses. If you feel like you've been cursed, I can look at, that's an energy all of itself, because it's real and it's not real, but you'll be feeding into it. So if you've got that, if that's on your mind, get in touch with me. I've got a couple of things, like special services, that I offer on the website as well. So just have a look at what's there and see if anything catches your eye. If you like my readings, again, please do share this video online. Hit the subscribe button if you want to be notified of new daily readings, weekly horoscopes, special videos on full moons and new moons. I hope you have a wonderful start to this week, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.